Vanderbeek, County Bulldogs, waiting on the trickle with your hands out. I gotta laugh at you and call it luck because it wasn't due to you. Don't mean I ain't paying dues, you stupid. And I'm at it again.
Oklahoma City landed the Thunder in a fine Western Conference battle here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. You look at Portland. Well, they find themselves energized from a strong set of performances at home and now would love to do the same thing, guys, on the road.
And guys, one of the approaches when you're starting a short road trip like this is guys want to come right out of the box with focus, game in hand, and not think about the next one. Get as many wins as you can on the road. It's so important.
It really is, and they want this one tonight, guys. I mean, I'm sure of that. When you're only on the road for a few games, you want to make sure you get something done out there and don't go home empty-handed.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Plumlee out there with Aminu. And it's Harkless in at the 3 spot. And just about a minute into the first quarter.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And the basket by Lillard.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. Plumlee with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Harkless. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Stolen by McCollum. Tipped away. Portland on defense. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them. I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Shots good by Ibaka.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
Lillard attacking. No good. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Here's Lillard. Thunder with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
What a luxury when you have depth. I mean, a lot of their scoring in that win came from their reserves. And make no mistake, they carry the load for that team.
Without question, the starters can't do it all game long. You need that help from the reserves, and they got it in that one.
From past the arc. Portland no good that time either. Westbrook drives in. It's blocked. A 3 from McCollum. And that one's good. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Westbrook dishes to Adams. And good on the basket. Book it. So timeout called here. The first for Portland. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Waiters has checked in. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ed Davis has checked in for Plumlee. Vonleh comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Harkless. And Krabs subbed in for Lillard.
Fellas, that two-hand mock to slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody...
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year, and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
The three from McCollum. Trailblazers keep it alive. Here's Henderson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That's his first foul.
You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half?
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Coyle is out there with Anthony Morrow. Then there's Dion Waiters. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Durant in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Foy, the pass to Kanter. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Morrow. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that. Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out. You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. Portland also making some changes. Plumlee, he's checked in for Davis. Aminu comes in for Noah Vonleh. And Harkless is subbed in for Gerald Henderson. And Voigt kicks to Durant. Lets it go from deep. And Anthony Morrow with the 3. Morrow's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. And then Lillard slams it in.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Out to the wing. From deep, Morrow. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 6 assists now in the game. Now a timeout called by Portland.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Ibaka comes in for Kevin Durant. Roberson, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Roberson gets the bucket. Roberson's got 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Right wing. Westbrook drives in. Oh!
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Here's Plumlee. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
Yeah, and he was on his way to sending that one down, so the play is definitely to foul right there, which he did.
Ed Davis is checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Lillard. Stolen by Henderson.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Thunder with the lead. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Back to Westbrook. 11 feet away. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish. That athletic.
Yeah. Clark, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
That reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact. And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early. Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
So both teams making some changes here. Singler hits them both. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Plumlee, and it's Harkless in at the 3. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. The later we get in the season, the hotter these teams have gotten. They're shooting leaders since the All-Star break in the NBA. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage. And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Westbrook, here we go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Krabs checked in for Maurice Harkless. Westbrook dishes to Adams. Oklahoma City moving it around. And finished off by Westbrook.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight. Well, the numbers since the All-Star break, and here's how Portland ranks league-wide. 2nd in three-point field goal percentage. 3rd in scoring. And they're the 3rd-ranked team in free throw percentage. A number of players on that team are very comfortable and capable at the foul line.
You know, you go back to their three-point field goal percentage, some true dead eyes on their roster, no doubt. And that's such a luxury offensively. They have been absolutely lights out.
Here's Crab. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Crab's got 5 points so far.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. But they recover it. There's the feed to Robertson. 5 to shoot. The shot misses. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Three-pointer, Lillard. And another 3 for Portland.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
To the middle. Stolen by McCollum. Pushing it up. Pulls up for 3. Crab, good. 8 points for him.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Durant attacking. There's Foy with the 3. The Thunder with another miss. And here's Portland. They're on a 14. Oh!
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Dion Waiters checked in for the Thunder. And then for the Trailblazers, Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Henderson for Lillard. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And as we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. And checking out Portland. Tied up with them. .132 left in the third quarter. Here's Vonleh.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. you can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Westbrook's checked in, and he makes both free throws.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
They get it back. Davis. And the layup is good. Davis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And a switch here also for Portland. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Allen Crabbe. They get a hand on it. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Westbrook. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 7th assist in the game.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
And here's McCollum for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And then Waiters with the jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor. Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Trailblazers out in front, leading by just 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Oklahoma City right now, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Waiters in the 3 slot. Westbrook against Lillard. And here we go with Henderson. Westbrook with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook for the Trailblazers. Plumlee comes in for Vonleh. And Crabbe subbed in for Gerald Henderson. Portland with the ball. Lillard, the pass to Plumlee. Picked off in midair. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Finishes the break with a slam.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Portland?
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Ed Davis. And the basket by Lillard.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Lillard with it. Westbrook picks him up. And again, Damian Lillard. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Thanks again, Doris. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Ibaka. Durant comes in for Roberson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Trailblazers leading by 3. Lillard outside. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Lays it up and banks it in.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Trying to find Cantor. Gets it to him. Outside for Durant. To take the lead. They get it back. And Cantor throws it down. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win. And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
Durant. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Look at that.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
And oh, here we go. Foy's got it, the fast break chance. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And, guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
And the bucket gets to Adams. And Westbrook, here we go. Outside Durant. Pocket 6. And finished off by Westbrook.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Lillard with it. Westbrook picks him up. Lillard misses.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Lillard dishes to Harkless. They need this. No luck. Westbrook with the nice D there. Adams outside. Ibaka, the pass to Durant. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. Back to Adams. Plumlee with the steal.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Here's Ibaka. Now the dish to McCollum from outside the arc. The shot, no good. So it's Oklahoma City picking up.